Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Chronicon. My name is Wilfred and it has been a while since I last made a video for you guys, mainly because work has been pretty hectic. I'm also moving house, so in about 2 months time the whole background you see behind me would be different, and I'm not quite sure how that would turn out, but a lot of time we just spend on my wife and I just spend on researching on internet what to get and so on and so forth, so don't really have a lot of time to make videos or even play game, to be honest. But today I kind of go back to Chronicon again, and so in this episode I'd like to just go through a little bit of my progress, where I am right now, level cap, and what I intend to do a little bit of like play a little bit, and hopefully can meet Diana Jones, one of the quest giver. I try to play a little bit of it, but what I realized this game is that it does demand a fair bit of attention to it, meaning that you have to be able to at least spend a certain amount of time to make it worthwhile from one checkpoint to another checkpoint. So it is what it is. And also I play a little bit of hack net as well, which I've completed the game after 10 hours. So I weren't really doing it fast. I was playing it more for like reading a story and so on. So I would like to make a video on hacknet, maybe a next video. No spoiler there, because I think the fun thing about the game is to be able to explore and find things out yourself. So in that video, I'm just going to talk a little bit about the UI, this overall gameplay, but nothing too much on the spoiler part of it. So stay tuned. I hope you like that one. Now, Chronicon wise, I'm now at the Lush land, so I'm going to go there. I like the area quite a fair bit because it's very green. From the level wise, I'm already the level. How do I see this one? This is me. Oops. So that's a problem, and you haven't played for a while. So this is what I am in terms of the gear wise and so on. So I'm using I think this is called unique gear. I think it's one tier below the legendary. I think legendary is more build defining, while the unique is more generic. That's how I see it, because the legendary one, like the red one here, usually they have a different kind of affixes to it that is tied to your build. So for example, for this particular one, condemnation has a chance to cast ember when triggered, so that is mainly for the fire build. I'm holy build, so this is one of the items that if I find an alternative, I probably replace it. But in terms of my gear wise, I mean, I've got Helm of the Fallen King. Nothing really fantastic about it. The only thing I really like about it is the crit chance, because it does give me a close to 21% crit chance for the meta. So this is a nice kind of like helm for me. So this is not level 100 yet, so I'm still trying to farm for one that is suitable for my level. I have a Medoc Cure. Again, this is a little bit of the it's not really a lot tied to build per se, but there is a chain lightning, a bit of poison kind of thing to it, and I can socket some dam if I want to. This is a plus physical plus poison. Again, it's not really my build because I'm more of a physical and holy. So the reason why I'm using this, besides the stat of course, is the magic fan, because I find that in this game the magic fan kind of important. Amulet wise, I'm using the winter tail. It's the little frozen orb that you see around my character. That's about it. There's nothing really fantastic about this at all. Then the next one, this one I talk about it. The chest item is the Wrath Cage. Again, it's pretty nice health kind of like thing there. There is a set item, but I don't use shield, so it is rather, again, it's one of those like I have it, I use it. But if I find a better one that suit my build, I'll use another one, because I'm not using a shield, I'm using a tomb. So really no point doing that thing. Weapon wise, the Lapetus, it is level 89, but surprisingly I can't find any level 100 item that beats the flat damage of this guy, and the crit chance as well. So, and the attack speed. So it's a rather nice kind of weapon. The problem is that it has something called celerity, which I don't think is really like to my build at all. So it's one of those that I don't really have any other choices but this one. The boot wise is the Dark Walker. So chance to release a Nova of Death Blast, dealing shadow damage when strike. So this more of the it's one that I have that I can use right now. Nothing really too fantastic about it. The last one is the Storm Forge, which is, you see a Lightning Orbs around me. So I've got Frozen Orb, I've got a Lightning Orb as well. It does chain lightning and that's about it. But I do like the crit hit chance as well as the all resist, and that's the reason why I would like to use it. So if you look at my crit chance, it's about 41%. I don't know whether it's good or not, but doesn't seem to have diminishing returns. So I think it's a matter of stacking it up and also have the crit hit damage going along with it. There are 5 pages worth of stats, so I'm not going to go through all the 5 pages, but I think ultimately it needs some kind of resistance if I want to do higher damage, higher tier. So I'm now at the heroic side, by the way. So yeah, I mean there's no cooldown reduction and so on and so forth. 96% magic fun. So I think that is about it. There's not really a lot of exciting thing about it. I should pay attention to the holy damage, which is somewhere, I don't know where this holy damage must be, somewhere here. Alright, some smite damage or whatever. So yep, so that is the overall thing, and the build wise, I'm very much still sticking on to my vengeance, come a bit of like wrath, come a little bit of conviction, and also a lot of like a redemption. So that is basically how I roll. Then mastery wise, I think mastery is like the Paragon system in Diablo 3 or the Infinity system in Marvel Heroes in the past. So I think some notes are worth having, some notes are not, and because I use almost all the skill on my hotbar, I can't really decide what is more important than the other. I haven't really got time to go through the mathematics behind it as well, but I guess I just like put in some of these things. So yeah, that's it. Kind of like quick overview of where things are, and just play a little bit for you guys. And so it's very nice greenery, and this is where the orbs are now. So I'm not going to do what I've done before. I was trying to get as much kill streak as possible, but I end up spending a lot of time just to go back and loot. So I'm not going to do that thing I've done before. So so I'm just going to play and see if I could find the dungeon, if I could like get a bit of like good loot to show you guys how fantastic this game is. I think that will be the goal. That is about So this bloodbath, and there's another item there. So I mean, the good thing about all this satellite is that it does keep the thing going, and yeah, I'm still having a kill streak right now, I think. Yeah, I mean, it is possible to keep the streak on as long as you keep on killing something. But the problem is that I have this build is very heavy on the cooldown, so it all depending on the cooldown itself. Yeah, now 108 kill. So usually all these shrines I'll swap weapons to get me get me the champion spawn, just like Nemesis bracelet in Diablo 3. The same concept. So extra the extra champion give me extra loot in a sense. So I'm trying to just see whether I can get something interesting and nice. Ooh, I got pulled in. Let me pop my wing. This is my avatar ultimate. I think there's a mana kind of like leech somewhere, because I can see that my mana keep disappearing. It happens. Now, is it good to like be thorough, like do the whole map, or just like go from champion to champion. I mean, there's really no hard and fast rule. If you are first time doing this dungeon, I would say, or this map, I would say just be thorough, because sometimes there are some name mobs that give you very nice gear, guarantee like drop of a set gear, or unique gear or legendary gear. I mean, that's from what I observe. Yeah, those are all crit, by the way. So my 40-odd% crit kind of like helps. Yeah. And you could go up the stone bridge here. Sometimes I was like wondering how to get through some of this like river initially, but you just have to observe where the bridge are. So these are the the one with the crown. These are more of like the elite. Let me pop my avatar. Yeah, it's kind of fun. I mean, I think the idea is try to... Ooh, there's a lot of stuff there. How did the guy die? I don't know. Let me just pick some of this thing up as we speak. Yeah, I know there's a chair somewhere. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of relaxing, heroic. I think I've tried the legendary while I'm leveling. It's kind of tedious. Oh, what is this? There's a lot of stuff up there. Alright, so this is the... Oh wow, let me just get some of this loot. A lot of loot. And the, yep, I can't carry anymore. Let me just go back. Now, selling things very fast. I seldom need to see much. You can click on sell or equipment to ordinary quality, enchanted quality, and rare quality. So after that, you're left with things that you may want to use, like a ring here, a power ring, a shadow, whatever. Then additional deal an additional 53% holy damage instant to all foes hits. Plus frost damage. I'm not doing a frost, so it is not something that I would incline to do, because I don't do frost, and at the end of the day I think the crit hit damage is better than the and also a bit of resist as well. So I mean, too bad. It's not something I would use. Just sell it off. Not enough stash, and I realize that if I keep putting it into the stash, I'll keep having to revisit, and just takes time. So I don't really enjoy hoarding. In the sense. Okay, now there is a... Let me pop my avatar, ultimate. I think there is a... the dungeon up above is where I need to go. So I'm just going to go there in a bit after I clear off some of these things here. Alright, so let me see. There is a shrine, so I'm interested to see what's in the shrine. Again, let me just swap the charm. I got gel. Can't really see what's what. Wappa killer. Okay, so that is the... That's a trap, by the way. Try not to be trapped. But sometimes just like, it's not that I want to be trapped, but just that's that I want to loot. Alright, these are the health potion appropriate for my level. So yeah, I've got a lot of gold though, or crystal. I've got like close to 32,000. I really have no idea what to do with them. Alright, so I need to go to that dungeon there. So I'm just going to meet the... I think this is the one, Diana Jones, or not. So nope, this is not. So, well, I have to... Wow, what on earth is this? Wow, this is a huge guy. As you see, I'm pretty powerful as well, so yeah. I mean, I like the pace of this game a lot because it does move very fast. I mean, for this level. But of course, if I go legendary, it probably would be like, a lot slower. And I tried during leveling, it wasn't that fun. So I'm not going to do it again. Until I'm very well geared, of course. So now I need to see where things are. There is like a little... like arrow there, so I must have missed something somewhere. So let's see. So I'm getting there, getting close. Oh, it's a shrine, is it? Pop my avatar, ultimate. Done. So I'm actually pretty powerful, to be honest. Well, I do feel powerful. I think I've kind of out-leveled myself a bit here in terms of the gear-wise and the difficulties level. Whoa, there's... let me heal myself, no worry. Done. I think I need to go back soon. Just I'm still killing something. So yep, I cannot hold anymore. So I just go back and 1, 2, 3, and that's it. These are not really that important. So now I need to go and find Diana Jones. See, this is the actual gameplay. It's pretty nice and decent. I've been here before. Well, I played this map this morning. Suffice to say, it is randomly generated. So no two games are the same in a sense, because the other time the map was very different. So yeah, I think it's fun. Let me pop my ultimate because it looks quite dicey here. Very satisfying. So my goal is get to another waypoint, and I'll stop recording after I've done that, because the dungeon is going to be very long. So I mean, there's a chest. What am I thinking? Nope. So far there doesn't seem to have. Oh, there's a challenger here. Oh, you hear the sound is a little bit different. Means that I managed to get the one of the legendary or unique item. All right. So let me just go ahead and move on. See whether I can quickly find the. Wow, these are voucher. Alright, so a lot of loot again. So yeah, I mean, I think the game is more like from champion to champion is probably the way to go. You can't really kill off so many things that is on the screen, and keep your eyes peeled on where the next dungeon is going to be. So I'm just trying to see. Well, there is a shrine. Yeah, 81 kill. Some of the loot is already there on the floor. Very interesting. Done. Nope, there's too many loot. So 3 button. 1, 2, 3. Nope, nothing. The rest are just scrolls. And it's not too like hang on, there is I'm trying to there's another guy here. Yeah, I kind of one-shot him. Alright, so that is one. I think there's another one here. There's some like, yeah, so I'm actually pretty powerful right now, or my build is quite nice either way. Now I need to get to the other side so that I can take the shrine, which is this shrine here. Again, need to change my gear a little bit, and the pop my ultimate. This this is a nice bag. It's quite a big bag. Looks 6 slot. I think my bag slot right now is 9 slot, so it's not that fantastic, but yeah. Okay, now where shall I go? It's just area is rather vast. So I think it's I sort of like forgot where I came from. It does happen. Okay, fine. I end up to have to do all these things. Whoa, this hurts a fair bit. Yeah. You can see the health go down kind of like, faster than normal. That is when you start to like panic a little bit, right? So, but so far so good. Yep, still not really a lot of like interesting loots. But there was one I sold it off. But yeah. Okay. Now let me see. I think it's somewhere up there, perhaps. I think I've been here before. If it's not up there, meaning that so this is the Lost City, which I have to, so it is not this one. It's the one in the middle. So in the middle of the map, you see there's a skull there. I think that's where I need to go. Yay! Yep. So let me just I constantly get distracted. These are like trees, like the ancient in Diablo, not Diablo, the World of Warcraft. The trees, the big tree. Come on, man. Fine. Alright, so this is the I have no idea how to get there. A bit of puzzle here. Well, I think there you go. Stop following me! This is getting annoying. Yeah, some of my power is kind of weak, to be honest. Okay. Hey kid, looks like I found it first again. Anyhow, nice job leaving a trail of corpse and all that. So this place is locked down tight. No surprises there, really. The inscription speaks of a key hidden in Great City. I'm thinking it is the nearby ruin we call the Lost City. Why don't you head on over and see, blah blah blah. Alright, so there is a there is a boss here and there is a tomb there. So I suppose I'll need to, now that I talked to Diana Jones, which is kind of stupid, why can't she be over there instead? Now I can enter the Lost City. Sounds like Warcraft. There was a Lost City somewhere. Toville, was it? I can't remember what was the city called. Yep, so this is the one. Now I can enter, see what it looks like. My first time coming here. So, oh, there's a waypoint. Very nice. I need to activate the waypoint, which is nice. So yeah, I mean, I think with that said, this game will just keep going on and on and on, and I don't intend to like finish this dungeon within this video. Otherwise, it get a little bit too long. I don't know what's the right kind of like time frame you guys want to see a video. Oh nope, nothing really exciting here. But I thought it's good to show you a little bit of like overground and underground, to just a little bit of difference between the dungeons and so on. Sometimes dungeon has mechanic like you have to switch in a certain order. This guy looks mean and large. Maybe it's just fake. And then sometimes the dungeon will have trove as well. There is like like hidden treasure. That only appear once per game, I think. So, yep. Okay, man. That is it. I think I'll just like go back to town after this. Not really a lot of loot I could showcase to you per se in this game, unfortunately. But I'm sure it'll get better as time goes by. I think all I have is just kind of potion, various kind of potion, scroll and so on. Alright, so now I hope you enjoy Chronicon, and thank you for tuning in, even though I don't really do a lot of videos these days. And have a great day. Bye.